Well, hello to all of you. I wanted to send a quick video. I think that what's happened in the last week or so is actually really, really pivotal, and I just wanted to share my opinion on it. So when I was at Singularity University, one of the things that I found absolutely amazing from Ray Kurzweil is that it's really important to know when major trends are starting to intersect. And what he spoke about was a lot about the internet. Now, although the internet had been around, actually, some would argue as far back as the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, it was really tech geeks and internet nerds and people that were stuck in universities that were using it, and it didn't have mass adoption in any way. And what happened was Netscape came out in 95, and Netscape was the defining moment because what it allowed people to do was to easily access the internet. It made it easy, so the user experience was easy, the onboarding was easy, and ultimately that's when the internet took off. Everyone pretty much acknowledges the start of Amazon and whatever. It all started in 1995. And I believe this whole Libra thing is a defining moment similar to that Netscape moment with regards to where blockchain's going, cryptocurrencies, and the way that people invest using their mobile phones, swipe of a finger, etc., etc. Now, a lot of people don't necessarily understand it, but when you consider that there's 2.2 billion people on Facebook, people joke about the fact that you don't have to do KYC or FICA or whatever because Facebook knows more about you than you know about yourself. Well, is that a problem? Or how many people actually like KYC, and those sort of things. And we're trying to send money at the moment between England and Hong Kong and South Africa and whatever, and it takes 4 days, 4 business working days, and a huge amount of expense and huge amount of commissions and everything else. And I mean, those are big transactions. What about the people moving small amounts of money? It's just ridiculous, the fees the banks charge and how long it takes and how inefficient it is and how difficult it is for everyone. And so, I think that we're at a Netscape moment here, and whether Libra is it or not, it's amazing now to start to see the mass adoption and where it's going, and that's why I love that picture of the horse, going into mass market. So I just wanted to share that little thought with you. I think some of these steps are very defining and very big signals of where the world's going. We're 6 months away from entering, the next decade. And Roger Hamilton's been talking a lot about Entrepreneur 5.0. The Japanese are talking about Society 5.0. And I believe that this is a massive milestone, a massive step towards WealthE 5.0, which is something that we are championing and going to empower people to be part of so that they can take advantage of the next decade. Anyway, interesting times, and enjoy this Netscape moment. I think this is a defining moment in all our lives. And most people won't understand it at the moment, but 10 to 20 years from now, they'll look back, and I believe that things like Libra will be very similar to Netscape were in 1995. I look forward to, what are your thoughts?